What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. How y'all doing out there on this hump day? I hope y'all doing well. I'm doing pretty good myself. This is a situation right here, a story that comes out of Florida. You know, it happened at a Waffle House, okay? And as you can see, this rubber-bait asshole right here, because that's just what he is. You know, it's this type of element that, as far as I'm concerned, we not only need to separate from the enemy, the white enemies, but we need to eradicate the black cancer that actually lives within us as a people. Okay? Because this low life piece of shit right here, what you're looking at on this screen, is actually a doer of white wannabe supremacy. And in my book, that makes him an agent of white wannabe supremacy. You know, our neighborhoods are filled with this element right here. I'm very tired of them. You can't go nowhere for them. You see what I'm saying? Nowhere. See, an unhappy bastard will affect your life in the worst way. And that's all they are. And you can tell they're unhappy. They can affect your life in the worst way. But it's always good when they come at you, you can turn the tables. And when they set out to make you the victim, they become the victim, which really they're no victim at all. See? But I'm tired of them. We need to separate this kind of element as well, too, for ourselves as a people. See? Okay, let's get into the story. A good Samaritan was fatally shot over the weekend while handing out $20 bills and paying for meals at a Florida restaurant, according to police. Police arrested Ezekiel Hicks, 25, on murder charges early Sunday in the death of 41-year-old Craig Brewer, who was shot and killed at a Waffle House in Gainesville, Florida, just a few miles west of the University of Florida. This is this Ezekiel Hicks right here. See? Now, what could make someone want to shoot and murder somebody over paying for somebody else's food, and handing out what, money, $20 bill, just being very generous, okay? They're always talking about give back or somebody trying to do a good thing. Is this what happens to them behind a piece of shit like this? These type that's dwelling in our communities, yes, it can happen. But I'm going to tell you, what we need to do as a people is get back to the way that the Most High said for us to do. Judge our own. You see? If we judge our own, we will put judgment from among us. Other words, if like this bastard right here just unjustly murder somebody the way he did, well then we go and get his ass and do the same thing to him. That way you will put this thing from among you. It is in the word of God himself. He does not deserve to live after just unjustly spilling a man's blood. Unjustly. He does not deserve to live. See, if you do these things like this, and I can assure you, other criminals, you're going to have some that's still going to sit there and be stupid and try it and do their ass the same way. But I can assure you, if you do this, they'll get the message and they'll see we ain't having it. This is a white wannabe supremacist right here in black skin. That makes him an agent of white supremacy. He's no good for us as a community. It's just too bad our communities are overfilled with them. Okay. But I digress. Officials with the Alachua County Sheriff's Office said the restaurant surveillance camera captured an altercation between the two on video. Witnesses said the victim was arguing with a female acquaintance of the suspect who was reportedly upset because Brewer's generosity didn't include her. So some chick that bastard was with got mad because he didn't give her no money or pay for her food. I think that was that man's choice who he wanted to give money and pay for their food for. See? Hicks intervened and got into a physical altercation with the victim, police said. At one point, Hicks left the Waffle House and retrieved a 9mm Glock pistol, which was later recovered at the scene, according to the sheriff's office. Okay, I get it. So Hicks jumped in, got his ass whooped, got mad, went out to his car, got his 9mm Glock, and came back and shot and killed the man. A fight that he started. See, you can't play with this. It's just too bad that Mr. Brewer, Craig Brewer, wasn't waiting for him when he came back and got his ass. That's the way I wish it had it went. Okay, the altercation lasted only a few seconds, and ended with Hicks firing multiple shots towards the victim's head, killing him on the scene, the sheriff's office said. Lieutenant Brett Radozier, an Alachua County Sheriff's Office spokesman, said officers received a call about the restaurant reaching its maximum capacity, and we're en route when the shooting occurred. Man, this is just terrible. They feel like they were so close and just far enough away to where they couldn't change the outcome, Radozier told ABC News on Monday. This incident went from a verbal altercation to a homicide in minutes, if not seconds. The speed at which it happened and how quickly it went so bad for both the victim and the suspect is really kind of the thing that resonates the most with a lot of other folks that have been a part of the investigation, he said. He added. Hicks was arrested in the parking lot where he admitted to shooting Brewer, according to the sheriff's office. Investigators are now looking to see if the victim may have had a prior issue with the suspect or his acquaintance that led to the argument. He probably didn't have any kind. He probably didn't even know him. Probably never even came across him before. But that's how these low life assholes act, and that's why I say y'all got to be careful out there. I know how they are. You got to be waiting for them to act stupid. See? It just wasn't worth it. You started a fight. You get your ass whooped. You don't go and get no gun. Then come back wanting to kill nobody. The why of this case will persist for days and weeks as we conduct follow-up interviews. But the how is incredibly straightforward, Radozier said. Out of all the investigations that I've seen, very seldom do you have an incident from start to finish on video that ends in a murder. To be honest with you, I hope they give, I know they ain't though, because see, it's black on black. That's the reason why they're not going to do it. See, they like encouraging these lowlifes that are among us, to do things like this. This is the reason why they don't want to pursue like capital murder, charges against him. And as far as I'm concerned, it is capital murder. See, he probably conditioned to going to prison anyway. It was literally in the single digits worth of minutes from the time we received the initial call from the Waffle House saying, "Hey, there's too many people here. We like a hand clearing the restaurant." 2 deputies are on the scene, told about a shooting. and we have a suspect in custody and a firearm recovered. Hicks was being held without bail on the charges of premeditated murder in the first degree and carrying an unlicensed firearm. His attorney did not immediately respond to requests for comment from ABC News. He don't deserve an attorney. I'm telling you, I'm not finna treat this bastard right here like he's a victim. He started all of this. He perpetuated all. He did this. If that man did not want to pay for whoever this woman food he was with or give her money, what's it to him to go and call himself trying to, you going to bully him or something? I believe you got your ass whooped. I believe this dude beat your ass and you got mad, went out and got your gun. It's just too bad when you came back, he didn't bust your ass. I wish he had her. I'm telling you, people, these type right here in our communities, they make it bad for the rest of us. We got to stay on guard for them. We got to stay on guard for them. And don't take no shit off of them. But see, now innocent man's life is just gone because he stood up for himself. He went in and do a good thing, and by this asshole hands right here, he died for doing so. This right here shall always be labeled an agent of white wannabe supremacy. When you catch them doing shit like this. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this situation. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And this is James, and I'm out. Peace.